Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your dose of zombies news from the game and its community here on COD Zombies HQ. Thank you so much for tuning in today, where we've got a lot to talk about. Kicking things off with probably the most surprising news revealed today, where a few months ago it was leaked that unlike COD Modern Warfare 2019 and Black Ops Cold War before it, Vanguard would only receive 5 total seasons of content. With Shi No Numa Reborn now releasing here in Season 4, we weren't sure if we'd get another round-based zombies map before the support for Vanguard was dropped. Well, it seems like that won't be the case, where first of all, we got pretty much pseudo-confirmation from Treyarch that there will in fact be another round-based zombies map releasing, with this cheeky response when talking about that next round-based map over on Twitter. And about that map itself, well, Treyarch is already hard at work on it, as the code name for this map has been found within the files as a result of the latest update, where it's referred to in those files as a ZM_beige as its code name. Perhaps being codenamed Beige as a result of its likely location of being set in Egypt. And how do people know that? Well, it seems like the trend is continuing, with the new round-based zombies map Shi No Numa Reborn is available to play early if you have certain tools available to you. It's not available publicly yet, but of course some of the data mining folks are able to force load the map early and are able to discover the radios and explore the map in full. But what they can't do is actually do any of the Easter eggs on the map, as Treyarch has locked those until its official release date at 9 AM Pacific time on Wednesday. But from that early gameplay, it does reveal some things about the perk system on the map itself, where if you guys remember in the original Shi No Numa, every time you open up a new area, whether that be like the doctor's quarters or the storage hut, it would give you a random perk. So the perk locations on the map would be different every game you play, and that will also be the case here in Shi No Numa Reborn, where the location of the perks are not fixed and they will be changed each and every single game you play. Treyarch did also reveal the full layout of the map itself, and to be honest, I was kind of expecting them to add a little bit more new areas to the map itself, where instead there is only one new area at the top of the map that connects the storage hut to the comm room. It's this area you can see on your screen now, where Treyarch does say the Pack-a-Punch is located, as well as it being probably one of the most open areas of the map itself, making it one of the easiest areas to actually camp at on the entire map. The Pack-a-Punch machine wasn't on the original Shi No Numa map, so instead of just adding it to an existing area, they made this new area instead. But along with the map releasing soon, it will bring along with it a whole bunch of new updates and changes to the game itself, where Treyarch is making some of the core aspects of this version of zombies different for the round-based mode. They're calling it the round-based adjustments to the Sacrificial Hearts and Altar of Covenant system from the original Daron Fang, essentially tying those systems to every 3 rounds in the round-based map compared to every objective completion in Daron Fang. Along with the new map, they will also be including a new Pack-a-Punch camo, which is great. It's something we didn't even have at launch of the game, which is still insane to me. I know in yesterday's video we talked about the Stormkrieger mini boss zombie returning on this map. He is very divisive in the community. A lot of people don't really like him, and to be honest, I don't mind them that much. The really annoying mini boss zombie is the one they introduced in Terra Maledicta called Zambella the Deceiver, where she will be making an appearance in Shi No Numa Reborn, and Treyarch says they added a new attack behavior to that mini boss type, allowing them to attack without teleporting. Beyond that, of course, they did add the retconned Wunderwaffe DG2 into the map, available to receive via its own Easter egg quest in Shi No Numa, as well as via the mystery box after round 10. It's just very interesting. I don't recall another map where Treyarch limits the mystery box wonder weapon to a certain round, so you're only able to get the DG2 after round 10 out of the mystery box. Beyond that, the new weapons being added into the game via the battle pass will be available to use in zombies, as well as new unlock challenges for the weapons from the battle pass that could have been unlocked in season 3. Treyarch is also adjusting some of the covenants in the game, which is a bit of a surprise. Both actually have to do with being ammo related. The first now returns ammo based on the percentage of ammo used when obtaining a critical takedown, and the second is for the ammo gremlin covenant, which now refills ammo at a speed based on the size of the weapon magazine. So let's say you have an LMG as your stored weapon, it will restore ammo while it's stored away a lot faster at a more equal pace to something like a shotty, reloading more than one bullet at a time to equal the amount of time it would take to reload something like a shotgun. I can't see this being a top tier covenant within the game, but it's a little bit better than it was before. Next is all the things being added with the map itself. Things like, this is funny that they include this, door buys, also the flyer trap and electroshock defenses, wall buys, which act similar to the way they did back in the latter half of Cold War Zombies, where they'll constantly be upgraded on the wall over time, and as a result, Treyarch is saying that the price to purchase those wall weapons will increase as well. And beyond that, they talk about the main Easter egg, as well as some side Easter eggs, the new intel in the map, and the zombies specific season challenges. And in another little bit surprising news, Treyarch did end up releasing a dedicated zombies trailer for Shi No Numa Reborn. We weren't exactly sure if they would end up doing this. It's definitely a far cry from the zombies trailers of old, though I will say the way it's filmed and kind of the music itself kind of reminds me of the OG trailers from World at War. It's super quick, see if you agree. That's gotta be up there as probably the shortest zombies map trailer ever for a dedicated video. Those first person shots in zombies trailers like this are probably my favorite, so a super quick trailer, but at least it's something, right? So overall, a decent bit of content being added with Shi No Numa. Again, going into this, don't expect this to be the best map of all time. Obviously, it's just pretty much a remake of a map that we saw originally in World at War, then as part of Zombies Chronicles, with Treyarch essentially confirming that there will be one more round-based zombies map before the lifecycle of Vanguard is up. It's good to know that those of us that did end up purchasing Vanguard, and of course, pretty much everybody being very disappointed with the zombies mode, will hopefully have at least 2 round-based zombies maps, help a little bit making up for that super lackluster launch. But guys, that wraps up the news today. I want to thank you so much for watching. Hey, if you enjoyed it, consider leaving a thumbs up on the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and I'll see you in-game in Shi No Numa. Everything new being found during the launch tomorrow. But until then, I want to thank you again for watching, and I'll see you with another Zombies news video then. Peace. But seriously, I hate this mini-boss. Anything that goes invincible for a large period of time in Zombies is really annoying.